Is it me or is rap music just getting weird?
Yeah, back in the rap with the smooth precision to flow. Dicky squeeze for show like it's 94, so fuck your style. I'll rip in these beats wild, I'm rocking it with the pen like a lightning bolt striker through the whip. I never gon' represent why just so hesitating. Has in my pocket what is that is linked, and I'll sing it again. Trying to stack money to the ceiling, the scene. See the enemies grin, sock them in the chin. But I'm all about peace, unless you fuckin' with me, then you gonna see possibly the most ruthless motherfucker to rock a screen. No conspiracy, you don't be doing me. I'll give you but you don't listen. Bristling with the flow, I'm acting with the composition. I give you with the presence of greatness. Who listen, fuck this industry, thinking that mouth is the vision. So what you want? What you want for this life? You better strive, better look to the skies, get up and rise. Yeah. On a mission for greatness. On a mission for greatness. Yeah. Let it ride out. Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good. What's good? Yeah, what's good? Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good. What's good? Yeah, what's good? Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good. What's next? The concept will stay fresh. To end off or pretend, demolish the enemy with pen. The only weapon I want equipped and intercepted. I was fucking with bitch with potential, the ever essence. Manifesting these blessings that I seek of my future. The we're gonna enter the temple forever. Man, the hooter. Fuck that thing, yes. Never using common sense. Very particular with the shit that I write. Is written words. Be the reason your mentality so high. So take a step back, you don't wanna miss that. Try to stack, but then for the crumbs on the get back. Trying to relax it and act with facts. But these motherfuckers niggas so I realize so the many raps. So I just take it in stride and let the rest fall behind. You bitches equal decide if you guys wanna die. So what you reason to hide? Compilation for a genocide. So close your eyes to the needy to part of the world. So this moment to talk up on my back. Yeah. What's next? The concept is taking fresh. What's next? The concept is taking fresh. The end off with pretend. Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good. What's good? Yeah, what's good? Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good. What's good? Yeah, what's good? Wheels turning, life learning, keep burning. That's for certain. Flanking down the fire, but we feeling so good. I'm cool, surface up when you see what's good.
Do it. You know what it is. Oside Lens in the building. Aaron the poet. He's the truth. Y'all know what it is. Vista, North County, all day. Come on. Yeah. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Kick It Podcast brought to you by Kick It Labs. As always, this broadcast is brought to you live from the beautiful city of Oceanside. My name is Victor V, joined by my brothers Osai Lenz, Louis Lope, and we actually got Bruce in the back room doing the production. Piccolo's out, unfortunately. But regardless, we are joined by some great guests. You guys seen the flyer. You guys probably been to the shop. I'm talking about, of course, the one and only TradeCraft Farms joining us.
Hey,
fellas.
Hey,
Thank
thanks
you
for
guys
having
for having
us
us.
on, man. Appreciate that.
Dope being here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited to have you guys on today. Just because you guys make such a big impact in the community, you know, and I've been seeing you guys for a long time. At first, I was just like, "What's that colorful ass building?"
Right.
But once you start, you know, peeling back the layers, you're like, "Oh, shit, okay." You know, and it's since I've met you guys, it's been a pleasurable experience. You know, so shout out to you guys. I'm glad you guys are here today.
I appreciate the invite, man. Same day. That building, though, people think it's a craft store. They come in, they're a little surprised, but
Well, I mean, technically, they're not wrong, right? There's a craft in the name.
I feel you. Yeah. No, blessed to be on the show today, guys. We see what you guys are doing out here, especially for the community, and we're glad to be part of it, man. So I hope we keep working and building, and you already know.
Oh, most definitely. This is just a start, brother.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to hit you with the question, and
Ooh.
it's going to come down to the color. Why'd you guys choose, like, the whole rainbow scheme for the building?
So actually, that's a famous graffiti artist, Rish Rock. He actually painted our building. If you go down in downtown San Diego, there's a few other buildings up there. That's his thing. So if you look him up on Instagram, that's his style. That's what he does. And so our owners, they're all about that old school.
Kind of like the bags.
Yeah, exactly. So all our bags, even a little bit of this, a little bit of Rish Rock. He's a famous graffiti artist, and he did our whole building when we opened it up. Part of that was a little bit trying to get ahead of the time in Vista, because what we see in North County is like the art aspect of it. You see what they're trying to do. And we wanted that bright building. We wanted to stand out. We were Vista's first dispensary. I know we still stand out to this day. People still are like, "What is that building?" They come in and find out. You know.
That's dope, man. And before we go any further, man, for those that might not know you guys, would you guys mind introducing yourselves?
Oh yeah, definitely. My name's David. I run the shop at Vista with my man Edgar here. So being part of TradeCraft Farms has been great. Especially what we aim to do is get into the community. Edgar is from here as well. He runs the store as well with me. Born and raised in Oceanside.
Yeah. Born and raised, from North County, Oceanside, El Camino. So I know pretty much, obviously, the neighborhood. Vista's just our neighbors. So everything is so connected around here, from Vista, whole Tri-City area. Everything connects. So basically, it's all a family.
Nice.
That's right.
But before we go further, let me move that microphone up to you a little bit
Gotcha.
closer, bro.
So-
Then, you can move this up too. This is a little too short.
You don't have to be nervous, Edgar.
No, I'm good.
Hey, I was the one who has a problem moving away from the mic.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's dope, man. And how long have you guys been involved with TradeCraft?
I'll let my man Edgar go first. He's been here a little longer than me.
Yeah, I hold the seniority, I think, on this one. Probably 4 years. The shop's probably been open just a little bit more than that. And then how long have we had you here for?
I think I'm going on
Like
almost
over
a
a
year and a half.
year and a half,
Yeah,
change.
definitely. And I kind of just fell into this. I was looking for something a little different, a little fun. And I found TradeCraft Farms, and it's I have fun there. So I have a good time there. My previous career was completely different, but I took what I learned in that and had the opportunity to come over here, and it's a game changer. So it's a good time, man.
That's pretty dope. Like, you were in a way different trade, and you're like, yo, might as well apply here. I mean, I like smoking weed.
Yo, it's kind of bigger than that. Like, because I've been blessed and had a good career previously, and I was working from home, be with my family, but we always talk about that mental health, and something was missing. Like, working from home was great, don't get me wrong, but something was missing. So, like, I used to always go to TradeCraft, and one day I saw a little ad on there, so I was like, yo, let me just apply here, right? I'm actually applying for a winery, too, as a part-time job, because, like, my day job, it'd be done by, like, 2 o'clock. Yeah. And I'd be like, all right, what am I going to do the rest of my day, right? Yeah. So, luckily, randomly, TradeCraft called me. I went in there. They were like, cool, you can start. And I used to only work there, like, 1 day a week. That's all I had time for. And then Edgar talked me into 2 days a week, and hey, we're right here now.
He seemed like somebody that wanted to help, so I was like, oh man, somebody that wants to help me run this place. Yeah. Let's go. He just wanted to learn everything about the shop and what we're doing and operations and whatnot. And now we're just kind of tag teaming the whole thing, just kind of checks and balances. If he doesn't have a great idea, I do, and vice versa. Or if I can see something that might work, might not work. I mean, we just bounce the ideas off each other all day long. So that's kind of the great thing about working together with them is we just kind of blend. We blend it all.
And that's a key part of it, man. And how did you get started with TradeCraft, Martin?
Me?
Martin, man.
Edgar.
No, I wanted to say man, but I said like Mar. Like I don't know why I said Mar.
All good. For me, it comes down to our director. I think we would call it. Shout out, Christina.
Director of everything on our
Yeah,
retail
director of
operations,
everything.
probably.
So Eddie and Christina, I've known them for a long, long time. Tina is pretty much is our regional director, if you will, to a certain degree. She's out running our Port Wainini store right now, and we met years ago just through music, reggae, the Belly Up, street teaming. Eventually, she was booking shows at Rookies. So, like, I've just always been friends with them, and I know that at some point she got involved into cannabis, and then I was just kind of supporting her as a friend, as something that she believed in, the pop-up events and stuff like that. And once it became like a retail operation, and same thing that we just said, I was like, well, that'd be fun to work there. I want to do like something different. I was like a property manager before, on call 24/7, and I was like, you know what? It was COVID. It was a weird time, so I was like, let me try this out. And then I just kept running with it. So that's kind of how I've been involved. But I've been around. I've known about TradeCraft for quite some time now, from back even like the Trap Shop days. And, now it's a little bit more acceptable. So it's pretty cool to be able actually to do more with it and be a little bit more kind of impactful to the community and kind of beyond that too.
Hell yeah. Speaking of Trap Shop days, I wonder if anybody following can name one of our trap shops back in the day, since we pretty much used to run North County.
I'm sure somebody out there should know.
Hey, whoever can name that, stop by tomorrow. I got a T-shirt for you.
Yeah. Carlos, you can count on this one.
Carlito.
Yeah, I see you in the chat right now.
Shout out to Carlos, 10th Planet.
Yeah. Hey, speaking. Now that we're on the Instagram chat, hey Bruce, can you turn Lens's mic up a little bit? He's green.
Yeah, but I do remember those days in Vista, man, where it was legal, but not necessarily like cleared legal. Like everybody just hopped from store to store. Some places would get, shut down within a week, and then they pop up somewhere else. And honestly, it was exciting times, to be honest. Like, I don't know, man. Like, but now seeing the way that Vista started accepting that, and now they're basically running the cannabis industry here in North County, dude. The Oceanside don't really have dispensaries like that unless it's delivery. I know Esco doesn't really, San Marcos.
All delivery.
Like it's a trip, man. But I do like the formula that I see out there in Vista, and it seems like it's working.
Yeah, so the TradeCraft and the owners of TradeCraft, Walker Brothers, were instrumental in bringing cannabis to Vista. Like I said, they were heavy in the trap days, went 100% legal, and still that's one of our things with TradeCraft Farms is we like to be the first in certain cities. I think Oceanside just got approved from 2. I know Esco's on the map for it, but it's tough, man. Every time since it was relatively new, going from the traditional days to where we're at now, there's a lot of stuff you learn. There's a lot of stuff, when you do speak on Vista, there's a lot of stuff we probably wish we would have done different, but it's still there. We're still first. They're still instrumental in it, and they're still deep in the community with TradeCraft Farms, right? But I'm curious to see what happens. You know what I mean? The important part of it is really is having somebody that supports you within the community or in the city that can write policy for you. Especially with Oceanside, when they come to that, that's something they're going to want to focus on too, because you have the right when you're the first dispensary in some place to kind of set the rules, and how you do that can set you up for years to come, right? Yeah. So you always learn, but it's good. It's always good.
That's interesting.
Very nice. And I can say, you've been pretty instrumental of me, getting familiar with TradeCraft Farms and everything that you do there. So I'm sure they're happy seeing you there. I mean, I'm happy that you're there because there's been a lot of disconnect with me personally through other dispensaries. I always love dispensaries. I go to them all the time, and I'm that friendly guy that wants to go and talk to people, and it's usually like in and out, bro. Come on. And I'm like, well, I'm just trying to,
say what's up, yeah.
Like, damn. And I've never had that issue at TradeCraft. They're the most friendly, best place that you can go. Personally, meet.
I appreciate that, man. That's something we do. That's our pride right there, right? Customer service, and I want everybody. Kind of like the bar. You used to go to the corner store as a kid, right? Back in the day when you were a kid, your parents sent you to get some cigarettes or something. They would know your name. You know what I mean? Like, so that's something we want to try to do with our shop. Other shops do operate differently, but that's me. I'm grown. I like to, where I spend my money, I want to know that, hey, like, it's real, it's cool. You know my name, whatever. In that time, so that's something we do focus on at our shop. And Edgar's instrumental in helping me out with that too. But we have a great sales team that helps us out, and our ops teams is awesome with the retail support as well.
Yeah, it's always so friendly. Like I took Louis there, and we walk in and everybody's like, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, man?" He's like, "Damn." He's like, "Hey,
Hold
I
up.
kinda like that, man."
Before we keep going, we're still having problems with your mic lens. Hey, Bruce, is there any like weird things going on with the mic on that side?
On that front side.
Man, Carlito always starting trouble. That's Carlos right there.
He
He's
sounds
telling us,
good.
Yeah, he sounds good to us.
Weird.
No, Carlos is messing with you. Watch out. That's Carlos.
No, it's a couple different people saying it.
Okay. That's my head of security though. That's Chuck Norris. Oh, watch out. Watch out.
There you go. Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but other than that, guys, what did you guys bring here today? You guys
Ouch.
brought a whole bunch of goodies.
I think so. First and foremost, let me show you what I brought for you guys. I want to step away from the mic
So
though.
let's start with this
Yeah,
one.
let's
I'll
get
I'll
that
hand it
for
over
that.
to you.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
I'll let you guys open that.
Hell
up.
yeah.
So this is
Sick.
a Kick It Labs custom.
I think that's what we
Um,
got.
One of the things
One-on-ones.
that we like to do, obviously, is a new approach is to reach out into the community, link out with local people, local vendors, local events, and kind of whatever we can do to connect and show some sort of support. We always definitely trying to do that, whether it's your local barber shop, your local DJ. And I'll grab a few of these out for you guys.
Dang,
So take a look at
exclusive right here. Whew.
Take a look at that.
Hey,
And Bruce, can you switch over
Hey,
the mic or the
appreciate you,
camera?
Edgar. Damn. Hey, look at
So-
these. Shoo.
Kick It Labs.
Beautiful.
Kick It Labs
Customs.
exclusive right there.
Yeah.
Customs.
Dream come true. right
TradeCraft
here.
Farms, Kick It Labs,
Yeah,
collab. That's just for you guys though.
Yeah, 100%.
That man, that shit is sick.
So I brought more goodies. You guys can hang on to those and
Yes,
keep
sir.
take those with y'all. We'll leave it with you.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of different pre rolls that we have at the shop. I think we're both a little bit more infused pre roll kind of guys.
Definitely.
So we got some of our favorites. We got our little King Roll shorties we could try out. Our featured farm infused little pre rolls, and then of course we brought just some fresh flowers you guys check out. One of my favorites right now that we have is our super runs. Just great color, great nose, nice little kind of mellow high. It doesn't always have to be like, put me on the couch.
Right.
So
You
is
know.
that a hybrid?
This would be a hybrid,
Okay.
yeah, specifically.
Most flower these days, whether you want to agree or not, is hybrid. You know what I mean? There's really hard to find
shade.
specific
Just look at,
strains.
like the color on it, the color on it, the purple. It's just kind of amazing. So it's one of my favorites just for the overall look of it. Great high. The nice thing about growing your own flower is we get it pretty quickly. So it's not that far from us. We can get it in if we're harvesting and packaging, I can get it on the same day,
Yo,
which is pretty awesome.
maybe a podcast from the grow.
love
that.
That would be that would be awesome. Yeah, so part of TradeCraft Farms is so Brent Walker, Barry Walker, the owners of it. What they do is Brent is Dr. Green Thumb. So we just finally finished the build out of our state of the art facility, LA County, largest indoor outdoor grow facility in LA County. And it's beautiful, man. It's huge. So now we're able to pump out much flower I bring to the people. A bunch of different strains this year. This summer's going to be hot. Got a lot of good stuff coming out, and I'm excited to see what we have. So on top of the flower, on top of what we do, there's some good things coming this summer. So look out. I told you already, I don't want to give out too much info, but we got some good stuff coming up in the summer.
Yeah, that's amazing. We're still checking out this amazing flower, man. Both bags you guys just pulled out.
Beautiful.
So that's our Better Days line. You would say that's our, what we say, it's sun-grown
Yeah, that's our
greenhouse?
sun ground. What I like
Yeah.
about that is it's a lower THC. So if a lot of people are like, "Yo, I smoked weed one time and I freaking went swimming naked or something like that." Like it's like, "Whoa, what the hell were you smoking?" Yeah, but you do get that. So I like to refer this stuff back to those people that have that. I'm like, hey, just take a puff, because people think you need to smoke a whole joint. Just puff, just take one or two puffs, you're good. But that Better Days, it's a little lower THC, but what I like about it, it's for those individuals who are new to it, looking for pain management, and that's something that's really good. We have a lot of strains in that as well. Should be coming out with some pre-roll specific on those for the summer, but we got some good stuff cooking up.
Oh, you definitely got to look out for that. Yeah, because me and Louis had this conversation before, and it comes down to like the THC levels on the flower, because we've had a little bit of everything, some Reggie or some really high end shit,
Sure.
But when you talk to the older heads, they're like, you know what, I can't really smoke like that no more, and it's because of the new strains. You know, they're so potent nowadays. They just get fucked up real quick. But you know, relating them to like what they used to smoke back in the day is like lower THC stuff, and I feel like that would be perfect for somebody, you know, from a different generation that wants to continue to smoke weed without. Or a new smoker that just doesn't want to get that heavy potency, because sometimes you just fucking roll out, dude.
You can still do that. You know, it's everybody's tolerance level. But I keep telling people like, hey, you don't have to smoke the whole joint. Hey, you don't have to eat the whole edible. Like, you can cut it in half. Yeah. So you know, it's all about management education. So that's something we also try to do with the shop, right? A lot of people come in new. Those are my favorite customers. You know, they're like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This is not working. It's not working. All right, well, what are you looking to do? Do you like? And we normally can find something for some individuals. What's great, I was telling him, is like people stop me in the grocery store and be like, yo, that edible you helped me. I'm so focused. You know, just say thank you. It's weird for over cannabis, right? So we get that a lot, and people come back in the shop and they're like, hey, thank you for the instructions, thank you for the information. You can even check us out like on our Google reviews. Like people commented on there all the time, like, hey, so and so did this for me, so and so did that. And that's not normal. That's why I'm super proud of our team. I'm super proud of what being able to accomplish in Vista, and we're just gonna keep growing, man.
Yeah, that's true, because like some places, we won't name them, but some places, like you ask them questions like, hey, what's good for this, what's good for that, and they're so confident. They're like, yeah, I got you, my man. Come over here, and they're basically selling what the store wants them to get out, you know. And that's super different than what you guys are doing. You know, you guys are actually listening to the people, seeing what ailments they have or what they want to work on, and you guys help them out.
Yeah, and that's our goal too. Like, you know, you do have the sales component because we are a business, right? But I never want our team to come off sales or anything, and you're literally just suggesting stuff. We also do some additional stuff to help get additional product in people's hands, right? Like certain times we have times where you spend a certain amount of dollars, you might get something to test out, right? And people are more open to that. And what's cool about that is it puts something else. Like if you're a flower guy and you've never done an edible, you know, here, and especially with the trouble sleeping these days, a lot of people need the CBN, right? Yeah. Gets you a good night's sleep. And a lot of people don't know about that. They're still taking Ambien or something like that. And they're like, wait, this will help me sleep? Take this. So giving them other things to try out is big for us too in education, right?
Yeah, I think education is key in anything, you know, whether it's music or a new job that you're working on, you know, you should have that education behind it, or continue to learn new stuff to be able to know, you know, what you're doing.
Hell yeah. But
I think we have some comments up there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into them real quick.
That's right.
We have Shizzy Ninja Rock saying thanks for being part of the Chicano Art Fest.
That was an amazing event. Hey, that was a good time, guys. You guys did a good job. Shout out to Elevate 760.
And
that was good. That was good.
Congrats on the new comic book, guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
We have Mystery Productions saying fire. Fire, yeah. And that's all we're here. We're going to go through IG real quick. Those don't pop up on the screen, but we see them. Let me start from the top. I'm the poet. What's good, y'all? About to hit the gym. 1904 Lowriders in the house. I'm the chat. I'm the poet saying all day. Had to tune in before you go train. Hacksaw, shout out to Hacksaw. By the way, go check out Thursday. We are going to be at Sounds by the Sea with Hacksaw Jim, with Oside Lands, Michael Gabriel, Arm the Poet, a bunch of other people. We have Speak in the motherfucking house. We are doing a live podcast, and you're going to get a live performance, so go ahead, RSVP, because spots are very limited. It's a small spot.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, Speak is coming from Mexico City all the way to come fuck with us to do a free show here in Oceanside, North County. So make sure you guys come out.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
We have Malanoche saying, yo, head of security in the chat. What's up, boys from TradeCraft Farms? We have Edgar saying Silos. And then we have Mystery Productions talking about lenses. Mike isn't loud. Let me see where else. AITV 77 saying hi. Good job.
Yeah, that's wifey.
Hey. There you go. Malanoche saying we got y'all playing at the shop. That's fucking awesome.
Yes. Yo, I invited everybody out, but you know, some people out of work.
Yeah, we out here. And then we Rex760 is saying that TradeCraft Gary Payton is fire.
Ooh-wee. GP Sonics. You know me and my Sonics here. You say that. That's hey. They need to bring him back.
And then we have Senior asking if y'all have a high CBD, lower THC flower edibles to help manage pain and bitchiness from PMS. I'd be wanting to drop kick a dumbass.
Yo, that's funny though, is because I was kind of embarrassed today at Edgar. Like, I love this new strain we got. It's from Autumn. It's called Blue Dream, and it's a CBD enhanced flower, and it's only 11% THC. And I was telling him today, like, yo, this is my new jam. And he's like, what? I'm like, yo, so when I say, like, it's that low, it's 11%, but yeah, we got you. I don't know about the PMS thing. I don't really go through that much, but
You said much.
everything else, hey, you know, I don't know, but hey.
But at the end of the day, I think you just gotta listen. Like, people focus on percentages so much.
Yeah.
I want 33 plus. I want 30 plus, strongest, whatever. And at the end of the day, you just gotta listen to your body, really. So it doesn't matter if it's 100% THC or 11. How your body reacts is going to be a whole different ball game. I can tell you how something's going to work for you, and I can be pretty sure about it. But everybody's different. So I could tell you a sativa is going to be uplifting and creative, and you're going to go clean the house. And I have people that'll buy it and go to sleep. Yeah. And everybody's, and I'll look at them like, are you sure? I'm like, that's what they tell me.
Yeah.
Yo, so the godmother's actually on here, and that's Christina. Shout out to Christina.
Shout out.
Yeah, she pretty much holds everything together at TradeCraft Farms. But she wants me to talk about. Should I talk about it or no? So when I say we have everything at TradeCraft Farms, we have suppositories. So I can't talk about it. Carlos probably tied him, but yo, it's a game changer, right? Believe it or not, it's for hangovers,
PMS.
for the P. That's why we go.
for
Oh,
PMS.
hey, look at Godmother doing her marketing. That's why she hit me with
for
that.
PMSing, bro.
And we actually did have a PMS package that she put together like during Christmas, where it was like, yo, including some other stuff. We got bath bombs, we got topicals. It's a game changer. That's when people come in there. I tell them like, yo, whatever you see in the store, or whatever medication you see, we have that in cannabis. And not everything gets you high. There's a lot of material that's not psychoactive, right? You rub on your skin, you can take a bath in it. That bath bomb, no joke, I've taken a few. It makes your skin feel soft, you know? But yes, definitely, there's a lot of stuff bringing up that what the young lady was talking about. Stop by, come by, we'll hook you up with the PMS kit. It's money.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with TradeCraft Farms. So if you guys got any more questions, make sure to shoot them through the comments. Whether it's Instagram, Facebook, wherever, hit us up.
Yeah, and before we go on break, what do you guys say we light one of these bad boys up over there, man?
No one's going to argue with that.
While y'all do that, I'm going to go see if we can fix Lenz's mic right now.
Lenz
All
broke
right.
his mic.
Well, I'm gonna definitely start off with the new Kick It Labs joint, dude. Honestly, you guys made our dream come true, dude. We've been wanting a Kick It joint for years. And, man, I can't believe I'm holding it right now. It's just crazy.
Plenty more. We got that.
No, thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. All right, well let's see how this baby goes. Hey, oh, you got the torch over there. Oh,
For,
right.
for infused joints, you always gotta, people say like, oh, it ran on me, and I'm like, okay, well, how'd you light it? What'd you light it with?
Yeah.
And like, so I usually, if I don't have like a little mini torch lighter, you light it almost kind of like a cigar, where you want like a nice even cherry first before I even take a drag on it.
Yeah. Check.
If you're a pre-roll person, obviously working in the industry, you critique them a lot, but sometimes there's a lot of extra paper.
Yeah.
And typically, you want to burn it off a little bit.
Definitely. It's proper etiquette right here. So
There you go, my guy.
if you guys want to learn how to light that properly, he just, made some good points. Am I being heard on that mic yet, or should I keep going?
yeah, no.
over here?
I think you can hear yourself better. Damn, yeah, the little things, right? I mean, because usually I just kind of hold it with the lighter, start inhaling.
it. Yeah, you
but
rip
but
it.
you're right. I usually taste the paper.
Feel ya.
Yeah, no. Thank you for that.
Cantaloupe, King Roll. Kind of everybody's favorite, but again, you have to like cantaloupe, like I do, because it's gonna taste like little bits of cantaloupe. There's different stuff on the market where it's gonna taste like the oil that it's infused with.
This packaging right here?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fire.
Super dang.
Shout out
Cannabis
Speaks in the
infused. Oh, shit. Speaks in the building.
Oh,
house.
man.
Give it, primo. Can't wait till you're out here. It's going to be dope. Speaks, we will be doing a live podcast with Speaks on here. And he doesn't do
podcast. You know, he doesn't do any of that stuff, and he's coming out showing some love, and he's gonna fuck with the Kicker Labs.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
love right
Carnal,
there.
let us know if you need some grass. You know,
Oh,
TradeCraft got you.
Definitely. We'll do some of it for his artwork for
Yeah,
him.
we'll
Hell
get you a care package going
So when's he gonna be out here?
Thursday.
Oh, 1 day short of our event on Wednesday, man. I wish he was here.
I know.
Yo, so what I wanted to bring, what I want to tell you, I did bring some more stuff for you, right?
Okay.
Let me grab these t-shirts. I'm good right now. Let me grab this real
Oh
quick.
yeah.
So on Wednesday, March 6th, we're
Mhm.
doing a grand reopening. It's actually an SB34 sponsored event by HVGC. My girl Sav's here. We're going to bring her in a minute
Yep.
so she can explain what she does. But we're going to have the live podcast there. I got some great interviews. I got some t-shirts that I want y'all to rock when we pull these up, right? So here we go. So on the day of, got some t-shirts, some custom t-shirts, some new TradeCraft shirts we got made.
Can we show
Yo,
him?
Oh yeah, let's show them. Let's show them.
these are-
Yo, they're gonna
I
be.
like the fabric, man. They're just
Yo, that's a preview right there. So we're gonna pull those out. Yeah. Hey, yeah. So we're gonna pull those out. Represent on basically.
love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you know that's kind of what I feel about North County, Oceanside Vista, everything up here in North County is kind of like which the young lady who was in here when I pulled up, like she was basically talking about that, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's kind of what I do
100%.
see. So I want to invite everybody out. The event is from 12 to 5. However, my man Johnny from Toggaholics Anonymous will be serving up food around 2 o'clock, 1:45. That's when I suggest you do get here. I wanted to go and bring my girl Sav in. Is that cool? Because she's one of our partners, one
How
of our
about
brands.
we pull up the flyer?
Okay, hell yeah.
Bruce, you got that flyer in hand?
Yeah, he'll
All
be
right,
pulling up
let's
the
see.
flyer.
There we go.
Dang.
Para arriba, wait. There you go.
Yeah, once again, that
Right
event
there.
is on Wednesday. So
There we
make
go.
Sure to pull up. to
There it
the
is.
grand
There you
Pull
go.
up.
And
Hell
then we
yeah,
can
hell
go
yeah.
ahead and bring her in, and we'll talk about this now.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let's do
Okay.
that.
All
Let's
right.
do that.
Everybody, don't forget that flyer, and don't forget that we're right here with TradeCraft Farms. News has been dropped, but we're also going to be dropping these commercials on you. So stay tuned through the messages. We'll be right back with the second half. But of course, we got to give out a shout out to everybody that's been there for us from the get-go. I'm talking about the draft. I'm talking about Urban Water. I'm talking about Street Knowledge Hydraulics. And I'm talking about everybody out here in North County who tunes in week in, week out. We'll catch you right after the messages. This is the Kick It Podcast.
North County versus everyone.
Yeah.
Wow. Shake out. Yeah. Let my mind flow. I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities. Tracked into my energy. Unheard soliloquies. Bring the pain out from deep underground. Vibrating the earth with my sound. I let my mind flow. I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities. Tracked into my energy. Unheard soliloquies. Drowned in the sounds of mountains of clowns. In the valley, prophets were found. Yeah. Who but I would be destined to protect the secret styles inside water's depths. I am master of the elements. I am water plus sediment. Check the depths. Keep my sorrows where Davy Jones lockers kept. Bruce Lee said, be water adaptable. The kid but hella tactical. Well grown and so golden. Could not get my flow stolen. Oh, the bro is the show off. Only natural. I'm showboating. Most of y'all been Shane Sun. Got your soul stolen in a bad deal. Hard to swallow like a last meal. Rappers is puppets trying to act real. Doing anything for that massive pill. I said doing anything for that massive pill. Y'all mad desperate, the plan destined. This work is mad hectic. Fam, no beyond, so we move in silence, that's clandestine. Believed in my vision so deep, just like Ash Ketchum. You jokers was laughing before, but who's the last laughing? Yeah, I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, bring the pain out from deep underground. Vibrating the earth on my sound. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, trapped into my energy. Unheard soliloquies, drowned in the sounds of mountains and clowns. In the valley, prophets were found. Yeah, this life is bittersweet, ain't for the brittle. It takes tenacity like Martian Lynch, attack in the middle. Bust it out the fucking slaughterhouse. Let's talk about it, word of mouth, the word is out. We're seeing all through the riddles, the veil is lifting. Take a look
outside, things are shitty. Politicians shifty, the streets still gritty, still with me. Trying to get bigger than Biggie, rest in peace. Mrs. Wallace, your son does live eternally. Through the next generation of creatives and storytellers. Street journalists, we going live in the stormy weather. Writing these letters, hoping that they reach you in time. Reaching your mind, save the part that's in a decline. I am a servant of the universe, I'll be your sign. I'm in the struggle too, working 3 jobs just to live uncomfortable. Remain uncomfortable like Clark Kent, stay hot like arson, and never let these motherfuckers govern you, yeah. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, attracted to my energy. Unheard soliloquies, bring the pain out from deep underground, vibrating the earth for my sound. I let my mind flow, I see the way out. Symphonies and synchronicities, attracted to my energy. Unheard soliloquies, drowned in the sounds of mountains and clowns. In the valley, prophets were found.
Yeah. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. The work we putting in won't be overlooked. Our body language, your boy looks shook, and he should be. I be Marcus can be at the rim, don't get touchy. I can't believe this is happening. The merge from north to south. I don't doubt many men, but many men in the end get lost. Hell of a cause, cause everyone trying to be the boss. But then society, give me a pause. Raise the applause for the fucking terrorism, making an error. Knee deep in every endeavor, stay classy and clever. Hieroglyphics to letters. Everything that I do is all for the better. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
Yo, you never knew that I spit the scriptures like rabbi. Spit that fake shit, never have I. You don't wanna be an enemy, but then I lie. Before I have to cut your body parts like a tan line. You out your damn mind, thinking you could box with us. We like some juggernauts, homie, you ain't stopping us. Pop the clutch, speeding off with lots of bucks. You watching us, get blinded when we cock and bust. Don't ever worry about what could have been. Death around the corner, know the casket's what they put me in. Living on the bottom of the bottom, what I'm looking in. I'm going after every fucking thing that I should have been.
I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mints. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
98%. Talking about percentages.
This guy.
All right, but we are 100% back with the second half of the Kick It Podcast with TradeCraft Farms, and where we were left off was for the March 6th event.
Yes,
So,
yes.
let's go.
It's kind of a grand reopening, but really just an excuse to have an event. We're getting a ribbon cutting done, but most importantly for North County and for our veterans, not just from North County but surrounding. It's a SB34 sponsored event. And our partners here at HVGC, I actually brought Sav on. She's from HVGC.
Hi, guys.
Yes, welcome, Sav. She's awesome. But she actually runs this program. And I just wanted to come on, talk about what she does, why she does it, and it's all you, Sav.
Sweet. Yeah, so just tapping back into your guys' conversation about the importance surrounding legislation and the partners that TradeCraft has really been to the community is the foundation and core of why we do these events. So speaking back on TradeCraft, just to have a partner to work with, like a retailer with a deep interest in fostering community connections. Like I've told both of you guys individually in the field, truly every time I see you, how much it means to have partners like you guys, because the industry is a very fast changing one, and not everyone shares the same interest of bringing plant medicine to people who need it, and that being the core reason of why they're in the industry. So we are super excited to do this event. The event, like David said, is a SB34 drop. So the SB34 is a bill that was written that basically allows brands to give product to a retailer, and the retailer can then facilitate giving that product to certain demographics. So anyone who holds a medical card, certain qualifications are ailments like schizophrenia or cancer, if we're talking like physical ailments, and then also like certain income brackets, and then veterans are also covered in that as well. So there's a lot of different ways you could take the SB34 bill, which it's so needed. So what we do is we get a bunch of different brands. Our brand leads the way, where we explain to other brands, like, this is what compliance looks like. This is how you can get product legally into the hands of people who really need it. So then Edgar goes on the back end and does a bunch of brain work and making it all official, and he gets all of the brands together to create a bag similar to this that we then can give to veterans, and it ends up supplying them medicine for upwards to a month. And we do these events all throughout California, and just having, like I said, retailers who really understand the importance of it is super, super helpful in bringing medicine to the people. So yeah, that's a little brief summary. I feel like I went on a little tangent there.
No, you're good. You explained it pretty perfectly. And how did you first get started with this?
So I've been in the cannabis industry for a long time, about a decade. I come from generations of farmers. You guys may be familiar with the hog's breath. So my family created the hog's breath genetic in '76, and growing was always kind of like a chore or like a punishment. It was like, you're going to have to go do this on the farm. And I never really thought I would like further my interest in cannabis until it became personal. And I was able to replace pharmaceuticals with plant medicine, and it really furthered that drive for me personally. So I then learned all facets of the industry, from the grow to inside sales to manufacturing. And I found Hellman about 2 years ago and had a deep interest in their mission, and found that veterans are a severely underrepresented population, just like women in cannabis also is. So I really wanted to just highlight that and become like a voice and really understand the legislation and see what we could offer the community and provide consistent quality medicine at a low price. So that's what our brand is about. Our founder, Brian Buckley, the founder of Hellman Valley Growers Company, is super phenomenal. I definitely can't tell his story for him, but super profound reasoning behind the creation of the brand. And 100% of our profits and sales of our cannabis go to our nonprofit Battle Brothers, which is a whole nother conversation to be had.
Brian will actually be at the shop on Wednesday. I think we're going to have an interview with you guys live, so he'll be super interested.
There's going to be some really cool veterans for you guys to chat with some really phenomenal stories that are local to North County and are part of our community and have found relief in plant medicine. And Brian is definitely one of them.
Yeah. So that is awesome. How did you guys go about getting this event together for March 6th?
Actually, so I knew they had done it. So we actually, on top of what Sav and her team does, we actually already do an SB34 event every month. So if you come to any of our TradeCraft farms, we have TradeCraft Farms Vista, Lancaster, El Monte, and Port Hueneme. If you go and register as a vet at any of those facilities of any of our retail stores, every first Sunday of the month, you actually get a goodie bag. You have to come in, and so I was aware of what's Sav and basically the mission of her company, and so I reached out to them. The reason why we're doing the re-grand opening and kind of billing it is just because the Vista City of Commerce is available. They're going to come out and support us as well. Just kind of a rebirth, a rebrand of how we're doing with the community, and what better way to have the veteran program join us. So just expanding what we already do and trying to get more attention to that.
Okay. That is awesome, man.
Yeah, these are badass associations right here, man.
Yeah, I didn't know it got that deep, to be honest. Like, it's interesting seeing
Wait,
it.
but are these free, or do you have to pay like a certain price?
No. So basically, the only thing you do have to take care of, you have to get a medical license, which you can go online and get that. And the main reason is that because of the amount of product you do get. So like I said, the bill makes it legal. I'll let her go talk more on the actual bill.
I do want to create more of a conversation around that, because the SB34 bill really it opens that doorway to have a large amount of medicine provided to a medical patient. So technically, if you have that medical card, you can qualify for the SB34 Act with no charge of product, besides something to literally get the bag out the door. So it's there's so many different ways and avenues that, like, for instance, like TradeCraft having their reoccurring SB34 for veterans on the first of every Sunday, which, if any veterans watching this, throw that on your calendar, because I know how you guys are chasing those SB34s all the time. So it's phenomenal to have, but you can literally open that up to any demographic of your patients that you know would benefit from that, which is huge. Like, it's such an instrumental bill to have, and I'm super grateful for the opportunity to bring medicine on that level.
Yeah. That was really cool. That was a really good answer, man. So what are some of the ways that you've seen that this has helped veterans?
Oh, it's incredible. Like, I was having this conversation with them earlier. Like, a lot of these guys will travel an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours plus, no exaggeration, to get this medicine. And so our brand is actually funding a study. It's going to be one of the first published medical journals in the U.S. proving the efficacy of treating PTSD in veterans, which was another really motivating factor for me to understand and learn the compliance side of the mission, so I could see this be furthered. So basically, the VA is the third largest healthcare provider ever, and what they do, private insurers follow suit. So if we can prove the efficacy in cannabis and the VA accepts medical marijuana without federal legalization, it opens up the opportunity for private subsectors of insurers to do the same thing, which means that all of us could get cannabis covered, you know? And I feel like in some weird way, it's a way of like vets spearheading another movement like they do when they serve, you know? But yeah, as far as like how I've seen it personally affect them, I mean, the same way that like we all use cannabis, I think, for different reasons. It's similar in the community, but maybe more heightened, where their ailments are definitely at like the forefront of their lifestyle, especially when retransitioning. So it's definitely a taboo conversation for a lot of them to even begin using cannabis, but yeah, it pulls at the heartstrings. And I definitely don't want to tell their stories for them, so I would love for you guys to be able to chat up with them on Wednesday.
What we see is the same group of individuals, anywhere from 30 to 50, every first of Sunday, and they come and hang out. I mean, we're pulling up to open the shop, and they're out front. They know each other. They hang out in the shop, and it's more of like a support group, I would say. Edgar actually spearheads that whole event, so I'll let him talk more on it. But it's almost like a group of people.
Yeah, just like Nance is mentioning, it's almost like the same 20 people for the most part. Every now and then we'll have a little bit more, but it's become like a little family. You know who's showing up and who's the first one to get there, and a lot of them trade stories, and we obviously get to know them pretty well. So it's like a little extended family. For some of them, a a lot of the products that we give them is not just necessarily like flour or a joint, something that you need to smoke. I mean, we'll give them tablets, whatever we can get, like FSO, something that's a little bit different that can help them. And on top of what their ailments or what they're going through, I mean, just the sheer cost of having to, let's say, like if they were going to purchase these items themselves, is it affordable? Is it covered? How much out of pocket would it be? So that I've had them come in so many times, and they're trying something that they never had that's really going to benefit them, or maybe now they're getting something that they were going to purchase. Now they're able to, let's say, save a little bit of money. And people just hang out. Like one of our veterans meets with his brother every time, and he comes and he gets his bag, and his brother meets him there. And then he leaves his car there, and then they walk over and go get like lunch the next door at Los Cabos, and that's like their monthly meetup. So it's beyond of like them just hanging out. Now it's extending beyond that, where like one of our patients is like, hey, reaching out to a family member, I'm gonna be here, let's meet up, and it's a monthly occurrence. So I mean, there's a lot that it hits, whether it's from being able to afford them something that they can now save money on. Now it's a big family. We all know them. They give us an update on their lives or what's going on. But it's a big extended family, which is pretty cool. And you see the impact in a lot of different ways, which is pretty cool. That we take a lot from it.
Definitely.
So with the SB 34 bill, what you guys are saying is pretty much the weed can be insured.
Yeah, no copay either, dude. It's just
you can look at it that way. Hey, you look at it that way.
So
I'll tell you what though. Like, I wish it was that easy, but it's not offered by a lot of other retail shops because it's work. And like she said, you have to take time to do it right. There's a lot of behind the scenes paperwork that you have to process in order to do this. We would love to do them more. That's why I did call in Sav, because we just did one on Sunday. So for us to continue doing it, it'd be something that if it was a little more simplified or a little more available, I think more cannabis retailers would do it, right? But that's something since TradeCraft Farms day one has been committed to on that. So it's something that we learn, we do. I'm not sure how many people do it, but I know a lot of people come to us, at least in North County.
Would y'all say that this could pretty much make competition for like pharmaceutical drugs?
That's a big reason why cannabis isn't federally legal. Because think about it. Anything in excess is bad for you, no matter what it is, right? But if it's managed, prescribed correctly, it's good. But there's a lot of stuff that ties cannabis and holds it back from moving forward to that. I mean, as an industry as a whole. We can't like market the same way as anybody else, but yet, we probably pay some significant taxes just like any other company, right? And we can't market the same way as other places just from the, from what the guidelines were, right? Because one thing, like when policy's written or whatever, I feel like cannabis is so new still, even though it's been, legalized for a certain amount of years, it's still so new, but it's still so heavily over-regulated for something that's so new. Right? There's business has been around forever, so there's ways to have regulation, and it takes time to create that effectively. And cannabis is so new, but still so many like regulations that don't make sense, or you can't do this.
The toddler stage, sort of.
Yeah, and it's almost like you're an overbearing parent, like because you're scared of the taboo, right? So hopefully that can change. There's a lot of people within the community that do fight for it. So the hope. And, I don't want to say it, but the younger generation, they'll eventually replace that where they grew up on it. So I think eventually it's going to happen where, you'll see TradeCraft Farms on, Petco or something, something like that.
All right. So for March 6th, are you guys going to have some of these veterans pull up? And
Oh, yeah. So we're expecting a good turnout.
Everybody we saw yesterday.
Definitely.
Is definitely going to be coming back, for sure.
And, we have some, on top of just doing that, there's like some nonprofits there that are offered from the vendors for the vets as well. The pause for...
Yeah, we have Pause for Patriots coming out. There's going to be definitely a bunch of veterans on site. The event's obviously open to all of the community, but anyone who has any veterans in their circle or an interest in supporting veterans, it's definitely an event to pull up to, absolutely. But with that, we're going to have a bunch of just community cannabis lifestyle vendors who support the mission and support cannabis. So if you're around and you're in North County and you're not pulling up, you're missing out. The tacos are going to be fabulous. Sign up super easy. we're also doing a park cleanup prior to the drop. So we're hosting a park cleanup right across the street from TradeCraft, which just, again, this is not normal for TradeCraft. They're always doing things like this. Like, I don't know any other business on East Vista Way that is pulling up with 20 plus people to clean up the street, and doing it regularly. So super cool there. But we're going to be hosting a park cleanup across the street from 10 to 11. And then at 11:30 is when the drop's going to officially start. And we'll have, I'd say everything's going to be up and going by 12.
That's the plan. Food ready at 1:45, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
March 6th.
We'll be talking about that
this week. So check it out. Make sure you guys stop by. It's going to be a great time.
Hell yeah. Speaking of, we were talking about earlier the difficulties. I want to say something as far as being in the community. So I want some good news. So what we've been trying to do, and I'm going to read from a text message I wrote just so I don't leave anything out, right? We're trying to, TradeCraft Farms and as well as a lot of individuals in Vista are trying to get stuff changed. So I just got a text message just from a man, Joe Green. So on March 12th, North County, Vista, everybody, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get cannabis consumption events an injunction permit to have them in Vista, right? So we have them everywhere. Everybody else already does them, right? So I want everybody, Councilman Joe Green wants everybody to show up. The more people we have that can show up to the city council in Vista, I'll be posting on my store. We'll have some stuff on this on TradeCraft Farms Vista, but it's super important. We're looking to have like a couple day events that we can, showcase cannabis, show what we can do. It's something that it's needed, it's wanted. Other cities are doing it, so we just need to catch up.
Yes.
March 12th, but you check it out. We'll be posting it on Kick It Labs, posted on TradeCraft Farms, Vista, as well as my main page. But March 12th, if anybody can make it via email, I'll drop that information on Instagram as well.
Damn, love it, dude. And the funny thing is, we've spoken to Joe about this a few months back, but now to know that there's a date, to go and check it out. Let's go to City Hall.
Yeah, March 12th.
Let's all
March
pull
12th,
up.
March
Everyone
12th,
needs to pull
March
up.
12th. Yes, definitely. And if you can't make it, you can email. I'm gonna provide all the links to get it done. We definitely need to show up. That's what makes the difference. And I tell people they want to make change. It really is a matter of showing up. Remember, the city works for you guys, and you guys got to show up and tell them what you want.
Damn, I don't even know what else to say. I'm like envisioning it, picturing
We're going
like
to city council again, boys.
Picturing like a smoke lounge, picturing like people just being able to, consume at the park, like freely. Like,
So all that is something we vision in Vista. On top of that, there's some social equity stuff going on behind the scenes. They just had a meeting on that, which was on the agenda. But the goal is, and I'll just give a shout out to my man Joe. He's integral in trying to get this into Vista, right? We're trying to do consumption lounge. Consumption lounge in Vista. The goal is to have 11. Since we have 11 dispensaries, we need 11 consumption lounges that would be connected. So that's something that's coming up voting as well. So I tell everybody, whether it's taxes on cannabis, whether it's events, you need to vote, you need to show up. Let's make it happen.
Yes.
Man, and we just saw something similar, cannabis consumption being accepted a little bit more in Oceanside. We have right now, like you guys said earlier, we have the delivery, delivery only, but they just approved for two spots to open up.
2 licenses with a possibility of a third.
Yep. It's big. And so what's important with Oceanside is make sure you have the right people to help you write that policy. Somebody who's been through it, someone who's done it. So you want to make sure you set that up right. Because 3's good, and Oceanside, it's with cannabis, it's always competitive, right? So it's going to be awesome once Oceanside does get that. It's just a matter of setting it up right and doing the policies and getting it beneficial for everybody who's involved.
And out of your guys' experience in this industry, who would be some of those people?
What's that?
Out of your guys' experience in this industry, who would be some of those people that could probably best help write?
There's a lot. There's cannabis corridors coming up, so you do some research on that. But you want someone who's been there, you know what I mean, and we'll go to bat for you. I don't want to drop too many names. I'll let them explain that. Sure. But it's out there. And if it's North County, they know to reach out. They can reach out to TradeCraft. They can reach out to me. We'll let them know who to talk to.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that's interesting, man. Oceanside.
I fucking love this shirt.
I was telling the boys off break when I put it on. I just felt like ready to go.
Yeah, those are incredible.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Nah, these are awesome.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, everybody, show up, show out. I'll have some shirts like that for promo. Also, anybody who's there, I have about 40 left. I don't know. Have I given them out already?
You've been giving out a lot. That's all.
That's
I
all
gotta
right
say.
though.
Yeah.
So it's 101s. You'll never see them again. You'll never see them again.
We'll do something different on the next one.
Yeah, we'll
So
figure it out.
We'll run it different.
Oh man. So how many more of these events do you guys see happening between y'all?
Between us, TradeCraft's impeccable. They do them on the first of every month. As far as us making them bigger and into what we like to call them community wellness fairs, kind of like community cannabis wellness fairs. Building them out to that level is hopefully indefinite forever. But just the fact of having an SB 34 drop guaranteed once a month at TradeCraft is incredible. As far as implementing them throughout, we as a brand try to do 2 a month, and we try to spread them throughout the state of California so that our veterans that are up in Sacramento, up north, in LA, Orange County, everyone can kind of have an opportunity to get some medicine.
Cool. And where could people tap in and reach out for you for your associations?
They can check out the brand at HVGC Company on Instagram, and then my Instagram is Canasav. And I just nerd out and I post whatever I'm doing, and I will walk people through the sign up because sometimes it's a little bit difficult and people are like, do I need to register? Or they get discouraged because of registration. But signing up for these events is super easy and it guarantees you free weed. So I would sign up.
and more.
Yeah. And so much more. But yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. Dude, I mean, that's all the questions that I have, honestly. Is there any certain topics that y'all want to get into?
Nah, I mean, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the time, and I hope everybody can make it out on March 6th. Definitely looking forward to doing some more with Kick It Labs. We got some plans this summer. I've been talking to my man Lenz about some good stuff coming to North County for this summer, and hopefully it all works out. But I'm glad to see what we're doing out here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for having us out. Reaching out to you guys and any community events is something that we're just trying to do as kind of a normal thing, to kind of reach out to the community and not just be like a storefront or a retailer. We're pushing you out through the door. Like, no, yes, we actively want to get out into the community and share any bit of knowledge that we can and everything that we kind of have to offer. And if anything, just be there for the people. So thank you guys for having us out. Appreciate you guys.
Thank y'all for coming through and doing what y'all do.
Yeah, no, thank you for the goodie bags, for the swag, dude. But again, the knowledge, because you guys did drop a lot of knowledge, man. I feel like even though on this platform, yeah, we all smoke weed and stuff, like we never really get to go that deep into cannabis and like the well-being of it, not just so much because you would like to burn flower. It's definitely a little bit more above that. And appreciate you guys bringing up those topics.
Hell yeah, man.
And we might even have to run it back. If there's people out there that have any questions or topics that they want to discuss, we can always come back and kind of run it and go a little bit more into detail.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Anything wants.
What is it, like the Ask Me Anything? Like an Ask Me Anything?
Yeah.
Cannabis edition?
Cannabis edition?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Right.
Yeah, Ms. Sab, thank you to you.
Yeah,
as well.
I wanted to say thank you guys so much for the platform and the opportunity. And any veterans that you guys may know or anyone on the platform listening, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. Our nonprofit offers so many different resources that you may or may not know are out there, even if it's down to something as simple as like understanding your benefits or something as intricate as trying cannabis. So just wanted to put that out there, and thank you guys so much.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming through, and make sure March 6th. Mark your calendar.
Yeah,
March
March
joints.
6th.
Yeah,
Yes.
for real.
Like that. Yeah, March 6th, 12 to 5 at TradeCraft Farms in Vista.
Tacos at 2.
Tacos at 2.
That one to pull up. Yo, so see y'all there on March 6th.
Let's do
Yo,
it.
pull up on us, and this has been a great episode. Y'all, thank you for zipping up with us, thank you for toking up with us, thank you for kicking it.
Hey, peace.
Hey.
North County, we're here. The living dead. Outside lands. Yeah. True words, San Diego, we able to eat at the same table. Yesterday's fable is today's reality. Welcome to what I call the hip-hop academy of cool, calm calamity. True words, hip-hop, no chain, wristwatch, no range, marijuana, cocaine, website domains, anonymous, no name, no face, just brain. Learn to play the fucking game. I'm saying true words, old side, lenses, gente, gon' live for the moment. Step out with the homies. It's a takeover, SD makeover, no layover. We already here. True words, gun control, don't patrol no more. I defend my own and everybody I know. Streets stay hot, try me not. Raising this game so everybody move. True words, drug use, El Chapo, old news. But the drugs are still used, malabuse, you lose. It's an epidemic, methamphetamines, grandmamas open it. Whole world smoking things. True words, North County, Oceanside, I'm alive. Hip-hop till I die, write rhymes every night. Cyphers gon' bring the light, lightweight, Miller Lite. Yes, I'm down to fight, bout to soar like a kite.